Okay, I've already grated some of this soap. It was just kind of leftover soap that I didn't want to waste, so I put it in a little mold, and I held on to it because there's always some use for it. If you don't use it as soap, I can use it as an embed of some sort. So in this case, you notice that I put some confetti in this one already. So the reason why that's kind of cool is that it will show up in little specks in this soap as an embed of graffiti. So the reason why this is kind of cool is that almost imperceptibly this is going to add a little bit of color to the confetti that I'm going to be using. So this is kind of cool, and I just grated some. And so for the sake of this color tutorial, I'm going to mix up some light turquoise, because the other predominant color in the scheme of this royal blue and turquoise is that turquoise. So just show you how I mix that turquoise with a little bit of green, a little bit of white. It's probably a little bit more green. So this is going to be a small part of the color scheme. Just makes it a little bit more sophisticated because it is part of the color tutorial. It's just going to be a little bit more complex because it is a part of the soap. And then I'll try to get this royal blue. This is just the confetti. Something like that. Maybe it is just a tad darker. Something like that. But the soap base is going to be comprised of two colors, an orange and a red, but they're not going to be really intense. If all the colors are that intense, it might be a bit too much contrast. So I'm going to soften both of those, not quite making it a noticeable pastel, but it will soften it a bit. I just wrecked that orange, but I think you'll get the idea. I had some blue on my brush, so something you do not want to do is mix blue and orange if you don't have to, because it muddies it down. It'll be a brighter orange. And then the red will still be intense, but I don't use a lot of just pure red because it will force the soap to bleed a bit. Let's see if I can brighten up that orange again. Yeah, that's better. Alright, so remember that in this color scheme, the blue and turquoise will just be a small part of it because it'll be just the confetti and the soap. But that's essentially the color tutorial. And the reason why it really works is that these two colors are the exact complement colors or opposite colors of these two colors. It's not going to be a jarring kind of contrast, but just a minor contrast because the amount of this is so small in the color scheme. So let's get on with the soap making, trying something new. So if you want to see the color tutorials, you tuned into the right place by hitting that information button. And those of you that don't want to see this all the time can just smoothly go through the main video and see just the soap making. So we'll see you in the soap making.